Hello, 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 and welcome back to this Divinity Original Sin 2 Challenge Let's Play. And you are keeping on with Mr. Navidon. Alright, guys, here we are at Fort Joy's kitchen. Yes, we're in the middle of the prison. And to do a quick little recap, last episode we went through the dungeons and searched around down there, went to the Source Hound area, and then we got Withermore's soul jar, and then we went through the High Judge Overvan's chambers, and now we are here. We got all the easy XP for exploring that we could. And so with all of that, we did get to level 3 last episode. I do need to do the level up as well as a bunch of crafting. Yeah, we're going to begin this episode with some crafting. And then I also did a off-camera quick little vendor run, and Bora had a Hydrosophis ring. So I traded, I had a crossbow and the unique bow that I got, and I got this ring, so let's put that on Losa. Okay, she is gonna we're gonna put a point into intelligence and a point into wits, and then we're gonna put this combat ability point into actually arrow surge. Yeah. And then we get a talent at level 3, another one. And so for her, I'm going to pick Elemental Affinity, which lowers the action point cost by 1 when standing in the same element as the skill. And so we're going to try to lower the cost of this. Hell Strike, I think at 3 AP for the little damage that it does right now is a little excessive. So okay, next, Red Prince. His combat ability is going to be Warfare. And we're going to put 2 points into Intelligence. And his talent is going to be Executioner, which gives 2 extra action points after dealing a killing blow once per round. So, very strong. Yeah, so anything that lowers the cost of action points or gives action points are pretty strong talents. Okay, Ifin, we are going to let's do the combat ability first. No, I want to do the talent first. We're going to do all skilled up. Yep, gives an extra combat ability and a civil. I'm going to put this point into bartering. And then his combat ability is going to go to Scoundrel and Warfare, because we get that extra one. And then we're going to put 2 points into Finesse. Okay, then last but not least, Feign. We're going to put the combat ability point into Polymorph. So that gives him an extra point here, and so let's put 2 points into intelligence and 1 into memory. Yeah, so that's the attribute points. And then so for his talent, we're also going to go with elemental affinity. That way his earth and poison, he's got 2 elements that can reduce his action point cost. Okay, now that's the level up. Let's go into crafting. Boy, there's a lot. I want to do arrows all the way from beginning to end. So starting with the log, and then we're going to use our pocket knife, and we're going to whittle wood, and we're going to whittle this log down to 2 long branches. And then so let's take those long branches, which are going to be down here, right here. Let's do 3. And let's whittle those down, and we're going to whittle those down to short sticks. Okay, and then we're going to take short sticks. Let's take, 5. I need to save some. And we're going to make arrow shafts, and each short stick makes 4 arrow shafts. So now we got the arrow shafts. Well, let's get the arrow heads, and that's with the sharp rocks. We got 4. I want to leave 1 so I have a place for them. Same pocket knife against a sharp rock, and shockingly, we make an arrowhead out of that. You get 3. Okay. So the next thing for us to do is we get a tooth. Let's whittle that tooth down, and we get a shocking arrowhead. Yeah, that's shocking, I know. Okay, next we got these ooze barrels, or barrels, elemental barrels, and this is where they come in. Let's take the empties, all the empty arrowheads, well, most of them. We're going to take away the knife, and let's start with water. Let's put those together. We're going to make some water arrowheads. Let's make 4. Then let's do the same thing with the oil barrel. Let's make 4. Make a slowdown arrowhead. Yeah. And then we're going to go with the poison. Or the ooze barrel to make poison arrowheads. Yeah, I guess let's make them all. Okay. So next, we got this shocking arrowhead, and so we can combine that with water, and we're going to make a static cloud arrowhead, which these are awesome, I will say. Okay, so then I need to, no, I know what I need. Let's swap that out. And then we're going to put those fire arrowheads up there. And we're going to make explosive arrows out of those. Let's do all 3. So now they come with a bang. Okay. So now we can put these arrowheads together with arrow shafts. Let's do all 6. Let's do all 21. 21. Take away the barrel there, and we're gonna make poison arrows. And 1 more. Okay, and then we're gonna do the water, same thing. And we're gonna do the slow, same. Ooh, nope. Take the water out of there. Make the same thing. We'll do water. We already did water. Okay, so now let's go to recipes. Let's go to arrows. Water arrowhead. We can do, well, let's do that. We'll make 2 more. Water arrows will make 5. Slow down arrows will make 3. I think. And that's it. Should have made them all, other than the static cloud. So let's combine that with an arrow shaft. And we got the cloud where it creates, with the cloud it can set stun, 7 to 10 air damage. Look at the value of these things, 200. Very, very good. Okay, let's send all of these to Ippen. All right. Next, we need some things to barter with to get what we want. We want a couple skill books. So to do that, I have these bowstrings, and we're just going to combine those with short sticks. We'll do both. And we can make a twig with a string. and these are terrible, but it's something to make to help us get what we want. Next is let's make some armor. Okay, so we're gonna go with the leather, and then we're gonna use our pocket knife again, and we're gonna make leather scraps. So let's take our leather scraps. Let's take all 3. Put back the knife, and we are going to use our needle and thread. And let's make tailor-made leather armor level 3, so that all of this is level sensitive, meaning we will craft it to our current level. And then let's make some stabs and some wands. So let's go. Let's make 4. So I grab all these shells. 4 stabs and then 2 wands. So we got these bird-looking skulls, and we're gonna make two wands. Now these are random. You just don't know what you're gonna get. Like fire, air. We got air. We got fire. We got fire. We got air. Not exactly what I wanted, but we'll take the air. Okay, so let's have Losa equip it. And then let's have her combine the ooze barrel with that. Add a little poison damage. So we just upgraded the one that we have. So 9 to 10, 1 to 2. Instead of our level 1, which was 5 to 7, 1 to 2. So there's a difference there. Okay. The question is, now do I have Fane? What's his? Level 2. Let's combine that with the ooze barrel. Let's give it a little bit more oomph to it. 7 to 10. Okay. Now we have our armor. So let's have him equip that. Let's have Ifin equip that. It's all better than what we got. Yeah. So we'll have even the Red Prince equip it. Okay, so now we have some armor. Now we have some stabs to trade with. So the first one that I want to trade with is Hilda.
Still on your feet, eh?
Yep.
Glad to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to take a gander at the stock, if you're so inclined.
So we'll take a look as long as it's quality stuff.
Only the finest, you know.
Okay, so what we want to do is raise her attitude. Right now it's sitting at 17%. We have 10 points to attitude due to our persuasion. So I like to use these paintings that we picked up, and we're going to do one at a time because we increase the cost every time we pump up the attitude. So let's start with the relic. See, that jumped up to 35. So next we will do portrait of a woman.
Ain't fit for beasts.
Now it jumped up 24, and now we got Powell Alterion. I think that's how you pronounce it. I probably butchered it. 13, and then we're going to do another one. How about Ice Striker? There we go, 14. That's the best we can get. What I want adrenaline. And so this is where we can start trading away a couple pieces of armor. 129, a fire staff, and a wand. Ooh, so close. Okay, how about 2 mugs of water? 218, there we go. Done. Okay, so for adrenaline, I want Ifin to learn that. There he goes. And now he's got all of these arrows to put on the top shelf. There we go. Top shelf. Okay, next. Let's go down to Mal.
Cowrie, cockle, clam. Many fragments wash up on these shores. Tell me what you need.
Okay, what do you have for sale?
Of course, of course. My fragments are your fragments.
Okay, so him, all we got to do is that great big painting of a knight, the large one that we pulled down that weighs 20 pounds. Just give him that. And it jumps him all the way to 90. Done. Poison dart. I want poison dart. So we're going to give him the armor, and then we'll start with these staves. And we're going to go to these twigs on a string, and then one of these wands. And we could give him some trousers and a stained shirt. That's going to put us over 1, so we could get the 1 gold, and there we go. We traded. Poison dart. That's going to go to Fane. Have him learn that. Okay. All right, guys. Now you get the idea of how I finagle with these NPCs. Next, let's get to the adventure. We put a target on Stingtail's back. We ratted him out. And so now he's got an assassin after him. As soon as we try to go talk to him, she will show up. She also has a invisibility potion that I need to get out of here. Gotta have it. So I gotta make sure that she doesn't use it. That's the strategy here. So we're gonna try that with Ifin now that he's got some elemental arrows. Let's give him that. Let's give him peace of mind. And let's run in. We're gonna run into right about there. And then she comes running in. And then let's give her some poison. Okay. Oh, sorry, Ifin. Now this isn't good. So he's going to get some splash damage here. Because he's going to use Fireball, and there's no way to get Ifin out of the way. However, what we got now is Ifin can use elemental arrowheads. Dip it into that fire. He should still have peace of mind. He does. So, but let's see. We got an odd number of action points. So let's give this peace of mind to Losa. And boy, let's use water. Yeah, that hurt him. He took definitely some splash damage there. So we will just attack. Okay, so the good news is she has no magic armor anymore. But we need to heal Ifin. So we're going to put restoration on him. And then what we're going to do here is use this air staff that we got. She should be standing in water. Oh, she is stunned. That's really good. Then let's give everybody another round of encouragement. All right, Red Prince. Yeah, we're going to have him put an elemental totem there. So now it is fire. We'll use Dimensional Bolt. I don't like this for the reason that we don't know what we're going to get when we shoot it. We got water. Okay. Immune. It didn't even go. Okay. Well, Bane. Let's attack. Yeah. If I got a little more splash damage there. She's stunned and on fire. I don't think poison dart. No, we're not. We're just going to hit her with the staff. Okay. So she's still stunned. So she will lose her turn. All right, Ifin. Don't do anything. She'll be dead by the time it comes back to you. Yeah. She's really getting kind of hammered here. Shooting daggers. There goes a little bit more. Splash damage. She's down to 7 hit points left. We'll try another totem. I don't know. And then we'll try a dimensional bolt again. Maybe he can do it. He did. He got her. All right. Let's quickly now run into the water. Let's get Ippen. We got to get this fire out. All right. We're going to run the water over here. There we go. All right. So success. Let's go loot her. And there it is. There's the potion. All right. Milk. No, we don't need that. We get a poison flask and a razzle dazzle grenade. So now I've got something to trade with. I am going to trade that away. But let's turn in the quest. Yeah. It is complete. We saved his butt.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me. I do not have much to give, but I owe you all I have. Take this. Thank you.
All right, let's see what he's got. He's got nothing what we need. We're gonna end, and look at that. We jumped to level 4. So it's good to note that check the vendors
Don't
again.
mention my name to Griff. Please.
No, that's too late. Because now he is at level 4, or sells level 4 items and books. So you can see now there are 3 more new books that he's trading away. So we could get supernova, spontaneous combustion, and I believe haste. We will raise his attitude definitely, probably after next video. Okay, next we need to go. I'm going to do the level up next video as well. We need to go take on Naren, that guy that the assassin against the Red Prince. So let's kind of do that same. He's right here. Let's do that kind of same thing. I want Iffen to go first. Maybe not. He's got 45 magic armor. Yeah, we'll have him go first. So Iffen. Okay, let's run in. He's gonna spot the Red Prince.
I found you, didn't I? Red, they said. Red, then dead.
Is this going to be another attempt on my life? Because this is just rightfully boring, frankly.
Not an attempt, mate. Not if I can bloody help it. Time's up, Your Highness. Let's dance.
Okay, we're going to have to redo all that. But that's okay. What I'm going to have Iffen do is... And he's got the other invisibility potion that we want. So let's just go like that. Why so violent? Oh, that's right. All right, let's end it. If we would have kept going, Margot would have got involved in the fight, and I don't want her to. It's too early. Losa goes first. Okay. Yeah, let's use our staff first. Boy. I don't know if this is going to work. 6. It did, actually. That was enough. Okay, chloroform. Let's put him to sleep.
It's stabbing time.
We'll see about that. Okay, we want to stun him. So get him wet, and then use that static cloud arrow. Now he's stunned. Now he's out of commission. So let's just start. Oh boy, splash damage. Let's get rid of this poison.
Prepare yourself.
And oh, we're standing in fire, so this goes down one. But yeah, we got some splash damage here. Oops, damn it. Accidentally clicked off of it. And still make the mini beast, who's going to be fire infused. At least he should be. I guess not. Wow, he's got two hit points. Losa, can you end him?
Damn nuisance these assassins are. It's their frightful manners I mind the most, really.
Alright, we're going to put Dimensional Bolt back down. There it goes. And then Elemental Totem is the one that came up. Okay. Alright, I know, guys. Fire's out. Let's loot Naren here. He always has a rare item. This time it's pants. Wits, Earth Essence. Oh boy. These are pretty good. I will have Losa equip those, but we will pick those up. Now we get an oil flask. Yeah, come on. I want to move that. So yeah, we'll wear these pants, and then who? I guess Ifin. Yeah, wear these. Okay. I know he's still going barefoot. We gotta get some shoes. We need to get some new shoes. All right, so we got this little crab. Well, he's next. Let's have Fane use. I love Poison Dart. It's so quick like that. Okay, let's bring it. Let's bring the Hail Strike. He is now frozen.
I'll yield to none.
Okay. Ifin, we're just gonna shoot. That was it. 200. Let's have Bane melt the ice. There we go. Let's go loot this guy. 2 crab claws. And we already looted that. Alright, let's go get the teleportation gloves. It is time. Yeah. So let's go this way. There's a crate here. Let's search it. But more importantly, there is a chest right here. And this chest, I need Fane to pick the lock. And he did. Thank you, sir. Let's open it. Poison arrow, we're going to send that to Ifin. Rain. It's free. It's right here. Let's have Losa learn it. There we go. Now we can do some stuff. So let's make it rain out here on this platform. There we go. And then let's have Ifin. Let's give Losa peace of mind, and then I know this is kind of reckless, but we're just going to run in. Okay, so what we got here is 3 crocodilians. We got 2 here and 1 way in the back. So which one goes first? This one does. And he has no magic armor. So as you can imagine, We'll zap. We'll try to. Did not get shot. But we can use Hail Strike on him. Hopefully that gets him frozen. It did. I kind of want to save Chloroform. Yeah, we're going to save Chloroform. I'm going to move up one. There we go. Alright, Ifin. This guy is next. We could dip it in water. Yeah, let's dip our arrows in water. Give him 78 water damage boost. We'll use adrenaline. Yeah, let's get this one. Got him wet. Oh, I got that static cloud arrow back. Nice. So now he's stunned. Now he's gonna lose his turn. All right, Fane. Well, I don't know about what's going on with the guy in the back, but we know this guy's coming up, so he's too far away. Let's have him move up one. How far can he go? Okay. That should do it. Let's try poisoning him. He is poisoned. Could do this. Yeah, and you can see that, yeah, he's got the teleportation gloves. And he's going to whack us with Fossil Strike. That's alright. Totem. And I did it again. Ugh. Poison. Let's put him over here. Okay, he's water infused. Alright, one down. This guy goes next. He's definitely on fire. So what we're going to do, we're going to put him to sleep. Then let's make it rain.
Glory is mine.
Alright, Ifin. Boy, this guy is next. So what we want to do, let's have Ifin put peace of mind on himself. And then let's use a knockdown arrow on this guy. Perfect. There we go. Alright, Fane. This guy's going to burn to death. We can totally ignore him now. So let's concentrate on this one. Let's throw a big rock at his face. Yeah. And then let's use our staff. Alright, Red Prince. Not much we can do here. Alright, shields up. I would be making totems, but I just... now that... I don't know what is going on. Misclicking on it. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna let it... Oh, that guy lives. Oh, you're kidding me. I thought there would be enough fire damage. Okay, well, no matter. We can get that one, and then we can get that one. All right, fight's over. Let's go. I don't know why. What is going on with that? Okay, let's get out of the oil. Let's step aside here. Then let's have Fane clean up on aisle 7. There we go. Okay, let's go loot. Let's go see what they got. water essence and another tooth and some red raw meat. Another tooth, red raw meat, but here we go. Gloves of teleportation. Thank you. Alright. Probably the best skill in the game. By far. The old muddy mittens, yeah, we'll give these to the red prince. Okay. There should be. And then there's one here. And we get a tooth and lumpy giblets. Alright, so we got intestines. Great, couple shells. I'm gonna grab them. Hopefully I can make more stabs out of those. Bloodstain journal, let's read it. Tells us about the vault of Bractus Rex. And there's a set of armor that he has, and so we want to find all the pieces. Okay, hidden buried treasure. Oh ho ho ho! And what we get is some scale gloves, some gold malachite, and then a crafting Bible part 10. This one I will read. I don't read all of them just because some has some recipes that I don't want. I don't want to be bogged down with a whole list of recipes, but that one has geomancer recipes for scrolls. Okay, let's keep moving.
See, he likes it thick and long.
Alright, pass him up. Next is what I call pegs. And pegs are probability experience gained. And I'll put a target on these two. Yeah, these two are now pegs. So what we want to do now is we could have, I mean, it doesn't matter. Anybody can go. But let's have Ifan do a pre-buff here. Yeah, we're going to take down some pegs here. That's for sure. We can shoot a poison arrow. Get them both. And they didn't get it. They got it now. They got it now.
I am hero to none.
So this is the fun part. Let's add an exploding arrow. And then we can just shoot him. There. It's over. Oh, we'll see if we get some arrows back. No. Let's see. Okay. We did not. We didn't get any arrows. Okay. We'll pick up the shirt. We got a tooth out of that. Okay, another campfire. Let's combine that with we have another kitchen pot that we can donate to the cooking stations. All right, next we need to go to the square. Yeah, we need to come down here. Next is Kana and Burrow. Now we try to not get the natives involved in this, but it's kind of hard because there's a lot of natives around looking. So same kind of thing. It's all right. We'll have Ifan go first, probably for a little bit. And we're gonna start this. Yeah, well. So when they run for help, yeah, you're gonna get it's fighting time. All right, we're gonna delay. Here goes Navora. So Navora is an ally, as you can see, because we raised the attitude with her. And here it comes. Yeah, this is what I mean. We're gonna draw a crowd into this. We're gonna delay. Yeah, so we got Dominic, and now we got Visser coming over. Delay. Oh boy. Then we got Jeff. Yeah, we got a lot. He's not gonna hit, so we'll delay. I want Connor to come running towards us is the idea. Well, that's the best we're gonna get. Okay, let's set up the totem. Fane's too far away also, so we're gonna have him run up one. Let's have him use. Yeah, here. Far. Nah, that's too bad. We got way too many involved, and I don't like to do that. But what do you do? Here we are. Okay, she's gone. So now I need Iffen. Let's see. How far will 2 take him? And he gets to go again, and hopefully this will take him down. Alright. Yeah, we got too many involved in that, but there we go. Kana is, wow, she's got quite a bit of junk. Burrow always has a unique club. Burrow's club. It's unique to him, but it's still not very good. Okay. Next, what we need to do is
Alexander. But wait, he's too well protected here.
we got some more pegs. We got Visser here as a peg. These two are not, and I'm just not a murderer, so I'm gonna leave them alone. If they don't offer XP, then there's no reason to take them down. Yeah. But let's turn in the quest to Yarrow here.
Don't disturb me again, unless you've seen me go.
I recall a madman that we met on the beach. Say, yeah, I may have seen him.
You have seen him? Tell me, where was he?
He's on the beach. We're going to describe it where we met him, but caution her to be careful. There is something terribly wrong with him.
And you're very sure it was him?
So we're going to hand over our ring as proof.
She inspects the ring closely.
So we get the hero tag.
This can't be. You said he was upon the beach, yes?
Yes.
I need to have a look myself.
Okay.
This simply can't be.
All right, so let's see what she's got. We could get another crab's claw, but I think we're good. Okay, so she took our ring away, and she's running to the beach. All right, so this is where next are these card sharks, and we got the sparkler card, so we're just gonna play it.
Looky here, mates. A fresh face. We love fresh faces, don't we? Oh, yes, we do. Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First hands on the house.
So we're gonna accept the invitation.
Chuff to you, Chief. Here are your cards. You're up first.
You glance at your hand. 2 purple monarchs. A hard hand to beat.
So we're gonna lay down the sparkler.
Ralvo's eyes linger on the table, where the card lies as innocent as a piece of cardboard can be. His gaze travels up your torso to meet your eyes.
Now, where'd you get a thing like that, mate?
It doesn't matter where I got it. Rules are rules, and the sparkler always wins.
Ralvo counts out the entirety of the table's pot without breaking eye contact.
Go.
All right, so we just got 100 gold out of that. Not much, but we do want this book. It does have the guide to how to make a firestorm grenade. There's going to be a lot of fire probably involved in this, and usually it burns up. So if this does burn up, I will show you guys how to make it later when I
Is it
have.
not enough that you travel with me? Must you speak? Go on then.
Oh,
Bark.
I was trying to get into this wood pile here. And here's another campfire. I think I have one cooking pot left. Yep. There's probably more, but we have a cooking pot all over the place. All right, so now let's set this up. Let's make it rain. Got to be careful here because we are standing in water. And we have a electric staff. But if I have Ifin, let's see. Let's start with a water arrow attack. And Ralvo goes first, so I do want to dip. It's just beneficial to have elemental arrows no matter what it is. Because now for Ricochet, they both get hit with some extra water damage. Boy, do I want to use a knockdown? I guess I do. But before I do that, let's give Losa peace of mind, and then we'll use the knockdown. There we go. Down he goes. All right, let's take Bottle Top here. I'm gonna throw her down on that side. Let's use Hail Strike on these two. I don't think we'll freeze them. No, she is definitely chilled. So now she's frozen. And let's give everybody a little bit more encouragement. Faint. Let's see.
I'm ready.
Oh boy, look at that. Yeah, we could use fire right now, but I don't really want to. Okay. Oh, he's got to move. Let's just end it. Red Prince could put a totem just about anywhere. Oops. Hit the wall. Okay, that's all right. So she's got a little bit of physical armor left. Yeah, I guess we could use a knockdown. Well, I keep hitting the same thing. Let's have Faye move. Okay, that's it. Let's get out of the poison. And then let's have Bane clean this up. Yeah, that book. Alright, it's not stealing now. We saved the book. Let the fire get out. Alright, let's see what we got. We got a log, 8 gold. We don't need the sparkler anymore. Let me just leave it with him. Oh, empty honey jar. We'll send that to Ifin. We'll use those in Act 2. So if you find those, definitely grab them. Firestorm grenade, and here is Slug's axe. Another unique weapon for trading, to be honest. Firestorm grenade. a minor healing
This
potion,
again.
and a magnifying glass. Okay. The next the next peg is this lady here, Mara. So let's. She's out of sight. There's still people down here, and I do not want to get everybody involved, so I try to send them where people aren't looking. And she's going to run for help. Oh, it looks like we got a free shot in there. I didn't need to use adrenaline, but I did. I think she's under the cover, so a Hellstrike's not going to work, but let's try. Okay, but she does have ice under her in case this doesn't work. Did. All right, if it doesn't need any elemental arrows here, we'll just take our shots, and we're going to take one more. Should do it if we connect, and we do. There we go. One more peg. I'm going to put the crew there. I want to break up Losa. And we're going to stand over by the edge here. And we need to grab Visser. Visser is our last peg for now. So I want to move forward. Let's see if we get a free shot. Well, there we go. We didn't even get a chance to talk, but that's okay. With him, I'm not sure if I want to. We'll do elemental arrows, but I just. But that's it. We're going to let him have a turn. He is shocked. All right, Losa. We use our staff. She's not gonna put him to sleep. I want to see if she can attack, though. She did. All right. He's got 42 vitality left. Had down to 7. Let's make a elemental totem there. That's it. Fight is over, so now we can loot Visser. We get a short stick, and then Mara. But let's have Bane. Clear out the poison. Let's group back up. And then let's go loot Mara. Why are you sneaky? Okay. There we go. So we got all the pegs inside the fort taken out for now. There are more in here, but that'll be for much later. And I know that we can turn in the quest with the teleportation gloves. We are not going to do that. Not till much later, because we can overlevel too quickly. Yeah, so the idea is to not to. That way we can interact with the vendors as many times as possible. So we have the 2 per round rule apply. So, with all that being said, next we need to go to the beach. Yep. Let's go to the beach. Let's have everyone come up here. Now we got to pick somebody to launch up here on the broken bridge. So I think Ifan always volunteers. So we're going to... Oop, no, we got to get a little closer. There we go. So we're going to send him flying. Yeah, he goes flying high again. Kidding. Totally kidding. Okay, so he's going to loot for us and get us some exploration XP at the mountaintop. Yep, we get 600 exploration. Let's loot these guys. We get some foul trousers. There's always Viper's tongue up here. I'm gonna grab that. And a coin purse, 3 gold. Yeah, that's not gonna break the bank. Okay, let's pick up this pouch though. Do want that. And I'm gonna send that to Losa, along with all this stuff. But the Viper's tongue, we are gonna send that to the Red Prince. And then we're gonna have the Red Prince equip it. There he is. 1 to strength, 1 to warfare. And he's going to send that to Losa as well as the gold and the short sticks and the sheets of paper. Okay. Good enough. And we got everything up here. Let's keep going. There's more to loot up here. At the other end of the bridge. Ooh, wow. Okay. Oil flask, send to Losa, send to Losa. Send that to Losa. Yeah, she's got a lot of inventory. Okay, this chest always has a magical chest armor piece, and it's just random what is with it. So let's see what we get. Send to Losa. We got 10% poison resistance. Okay, send to Losa, and then we got a 2-handed axe, level 3. We're gonna send that to Losa. We will be trading that away. Okay, let's go back to the beach. The beach. And then let's have the rest meet us down here. Let's connect. Okay. Now it is time for us to take on those Voidwoken. These 2 things that were on the ship. And they're not too tough. So we just run in. Alright, and here we go. Which one goes first? That one. I think probably in 3 shots we'll be able to kill it. Yeah, it's going to take 2. Okay, and then this one, you got 1.
I'm ready.
He is shocked. Probably don't need to do this, but all we gotta really do is just throw him. There we go. They want to talk. Okay.
Stare at the slain beasts and comment that they must have been the cause of the shipwreck.
I would prefer not to spill more blood today.
They didn't put up much of a fight. Dry land mustn't suit them.
I never feel good after having slain a beast, even a bloodthirsty one.
Good riddance.
I'm with you, Ivan. Good riddance. Okay, let's search them. And here's Jalen.
That's Magister Jalen. He wasn't so bad on the ship, at least. Poor fella.
Well, he did wash up on the beach, though. He found the beach. Okay, next. Let's keep going. We're going to go back up to the hidden alcove. But there is this tombstone here, or wooden cross.
What's this? I found something.
Yeah, you sure did. And so we're going to dig this up. Oh boy. We did it now. We dug up a freshly buried corpse. And what we want to do is send him over here. Los is standing in water, so that's a bonus. And we got him frozen, so we'll just use our staff. And then Iffin, well, what's he got? 12. One shot.
Into the dark.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Smelt the ice, burn up the poison, and we can loot this guy. He's got nothing. All right, let's go to the hidden alcove. And we're going to come all the way up here. Let's have Bane get rid of the rest of the poison. So there is a chest over here on the ledge. Let's grab that. I'm going to throw it over here. Hey, we get battering ram and a skill book. Grass ring. I'm going to have Losa equip that. Oh, look at that. Hydro. Nice. We will equip that. And we'll pick that up. It's level 2 though, but I will take Hydro. Alright. Come up here. Get everybody up here. Unfortunately, on us here is a peg as well. Yeah, she is worth XP. So let's make it. Yeah, let's make it rain here. Okay. Let's have if no. I want to do it away from coral. Yeah, so it is going to be best to grab on us. We'll get the high ground bonus here. We're going to use our staff. Help, help, help. You know when they scream for help, they, yeah. This isn't going to do it. So let's do this. Let's water. And I probably didn't mention this, but when they're wet like that, their water resistant goes down 10%. So now she's got a negative 10% resistant to water, and then so that will obviously do more damage. And ooh, this would be great if we no. Let's do this first. I wish that magic armor wasn't there. It's better, but let's see if we can stun her. Miss. Ugh. Oh, she took a spill. That's not good. Alright, let's use water arrows again. It's just added damage to 7 to 8 at this point. So we'll do where he's gonna take down the magic as well as work on the physical armor. Alright, feign. We're gonna shoot. All that will turn to poison. And then we'll have the red prince move up. Yep, let's use fire. And no. Let's use a fire totem. Put it there.
Glory is mine.
And back to feign. Poison dart. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so now everything up here is not stealing. So we can loot. But I will do that off camera. I will loot. So I want to thank you all for coming along with Mr. Navadon, and we will see you in the next one. And oh boy, we have a lot to do. So enjoy. All right. We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.